Grand rising to you all the lovers of freedom, all the patriots all over the world, as many that believe the true advocacy that bring a positive change to what the world is going through today. And I bring a good tidings from the God of our ancestors and also our ancestors. I bring a good tidings from Mother Gaia. I bring a good tidings from the Anunnakis and the Nindirus. I bring a good tidings from all the galactic consciousness. My next prayer for you today is that you are totally well in all your ways. That's my next prayer for you today. Please, if you lay your hand on this very broadcast, do not hesitate to share as usual. As you've already know, we are in this together. Not because there's a problem, because we have been the one that was hypnotized, we have been the one that was over-indoctrinated, we have been the one. They created this very religion because of us, so that we can never amount to anything in life. But in a sense, one, we must have to decolonize our head and free ourselves from mental slavery. So there is a sense in that. Depends on the leading of the spirit. We might not be spending too much time here, according to where we are from, where we are, you know. So I'm a little bit dull because of the news we're hearing. I'm a little bit dull because of what is befalling humanity. I know after the storm there's going to be calm. The reason for my advocacy right from time that I don't want us to lose any single soul. I don't want us to lose anybody, but the little I can do to my own best of ability and knowledge, I think I was able to disseminate millions and millions of informations. So, a lot of us have already seen as people take the back. But so many of our persons, I don't really know whether those people, they are human beings. They don't seem to be something. Well, let's push forward and do to this topic. So let's put forward. Let me just introduce the topic immediately. I might not be able to share to WhatsApp. Maybe later after the broadcast. Because whatever exercise we carry out here, take us time. Whatever exercise we carry out here, it will take us time. Today is Wednesday, 16th of October, 2024. So as many of us is aware, on the 5th of November is the Okakpatakpata of them all, the CEO, the General Overseer, the Overseer of all Overseer, the Comrade of all Comrade, the Freedom Fighter of all Freedom Fighter, President Donald J. Trump. So the American election is Tuesday, 5th of November. So for those of you, if you read the heading there, I put it there, it's not clear. So many things have happened in this very month of October. So many things have happened and a lot is still going to happen. I know the mainstream media, they are not talking about it. I saw this man in America. I'm not trying to scold him here. I guess with what I can perceive, they'd already call him because place where we can destroy. Now that area they send and they go. So I hear he was in whether Northern Carolina yesterday. If you see what he can do for there, that half of the state is gone. But based on they have not been following up, you can't really say what's happening. I don't know why they are joining the mainstream media to keep a lot of things away from the general public. But I'm here to expose anything exposable because why? I'm not under their control. I'm a self-made activist. I'm a self-made scholar. So it has been you know. So I know a lot of you don't believe you have a spirit, that you are a spirit, but me, I have. I was able to discover my own time. That's why today I can able to do everything through the Christ in me, that knowing that I'm anointed one. So that's why I can be able to do so many things that you felt is not possible. So that's that. It's breaking news from you. I told you before that the kind of breaking news that we carry is different from the breaking news from other angles. The kind of our breaking news is different from the breaking news from other side. So our breaking news is very spiritual. So anytime we have a spiritual sensitization to also give, we put this as breaking news. You must want to hear that Tinubu done before a lot of you start misquoting again. All the time they put breaking news there because there is something you have not heard before that is made for you, and that thing is not common. So humanity awaits peace and prosperity. Humanity is awaiting peace and prosperity. I told us before now that 1,000-year pre-treaty have been signed. For our brothers and sisters that is fighting for a Godomigo land, this did not just come. It comes as a result of what we are about to witness. So all demonic entity, their end is coming. Anyone that be using, after they lost their shine and shine, on how they have been using the traditional power to put us into captivity, they now intend to switch into full politics. That's why today the palace of the Oba is full APC. And the kind of politics they play not be here. So if you stay on their way, they can crush you down. The reason why they quickly ran to go and grab political power, this is the only way they feel they can control the people now. And by the grace of God, of our ancestors, God is also going to put an end to this their political strength soon as possible. For those of us advocating, your father and my father, your mother and my mother, Mother Universe, Amy do tell me to tell you, continue that which you are doing, but don't lie. So that's that. Warning before destruction. Most people do not know. They don't know the meaning and purpose of life. Most people did not really know the meaning and purpose of life. These wicked people, they gave us a different meaning in everything. They gave us different meaning about our own life. They gave us different meaning why we were born. That's why if you are from Edo State, that year, now when I don't enter social media and I shook and enter all of their man, even the people that feel they have 20 mansions, they are not convinced that yes, a boy for shelter. If we even get 10 houses now, you cannot even fund your bills abroad. I must say those ads come out for you to renovation is a headache. So I'm not saying shelter is not good, but our lunacy towards it and our buoyancy, the whole country they feel, it's as if we have gotten the whole. No, it's an accommodation where you rest your head. And if you come back from farm where you feel stay, that's why some people choose to build their compound very big where their children can play. But after waking up from you leave your house, what are you imparting to the societies, or what are you giving out? That's another thing again that matters. So shelter is good, where you hide your head and still fulfill the dream that God wants you to, what God has sent to this life to come and do. Most of us today, even though we have been able to pick up our mantle and begin to do the needful. Some of us, we don't care whether there is freedom or not. All we just need, I'm married, I got children, but we to die and make society better for you. Who is to die and make society better for you? It is not everything spirit can do. At times, this spirit, they cannot function without you, without making yourself available. For example, this very tree want to cut it. Instead of spirit sending fire from heaven, using all their frequency and all their energy to make sure it's burned down, they will enter somebody that God will give strength, that will fell down the tree. That's why we are needed. And a lot of us became too very spiritual today. That's why our freedom is a little bit delayed, because so many persons are feeling now then, now God send. So what your other person they do not be. Okay, take a look at what our sisters and our brother, the negative narrative they have been changing. Now spirit one can talk down for me. There not be spirit one can talk. I know there is a sense why we must have to respect each one another department. You are unique in your own way. Whatever any person is doing today is unique on his own way. That's why I put it there. When purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. If we does not know the purpose why God gave us that undiluted spirit, we cannot function very well. If you does not know the purpose why internet is in your house or why social media is there, we just feel it's all about bullying you know, support all manner of shenanigans. I said it one time, like this very young guy right now, everybody running towards. Let him talk about the state where he's from. I know the jealousy, and we have a lot of men today in our states. Let's see whether it's also good. Because we tend not to sugarcoat anything. Me, I'm not running towards an individual. The system that these people is operating on today, is it not our leader that created it? The system that is functioning today. Bobrisky, for example, who did they work for? He worked for all the traditional rulers in Nigeria. He worked for them. I prefer to go after somebody that is sending you, that is giving you gun. I go let talk to you smart. The time I'm able to detect this is the person giving you gun, then he's aiding and abetting criminal. Don't you see now that Nigeria is so corrupt that things have changed? Falana press charges defamation of character. Now, how does the person get the audio? They are not charging the person. How did you get this audio? You will come talk and now they want to talk. These are the silent order of freedom fighter. That's why if anything happen, una the cano, it not concern me. This one not concern them. How to do they go? Even the irregularity in the state election, nobody talk about and they don't care because we are freedom fighter. We are doing well. All these are full now. The person have not even. Okay, now what the person is even doing, who never do, who not the cano have done better. What are we doing here? Did anybody fight injection? Where did they make our people they fight today? That's why, because this senselessness our people have, we are easily carried away by little things. Who's supposed to be the best man over the world today? A man that fight against the deep states, who wanted 500 million people to remain. By 2030, the rest of other person, about 7.5 billion people are below, and who only go for against one individual. As the constitution changed, no, the constitution have not changed. Because me, I know they want more to they lose emotion versus certain things. We have major problem today. We go to talk to our judiciary for them to change. What una the council said about Nigerian system today, what we are witnessing. So, but a lot of our people are sick today. UK alien right now, they are tired of saying, don't overstress yourself, give yourself some rest. No day person know they die for UK. No day person know they die for UK. No day. No day. And nobody is showing sign about it. We have so many who does not care. But you feed their opinion. Most of the time, they bring these things out just to, you know, distract you from focusing on the main thing. Who created the system that corrupt our society today? Let's assume now, those states you are seeing, what morale, who is giving the tiger and lion morale? Is it not the palace? Is it not the palace? Any person that want to do evil now, just start supporting the palace, start fighting, calling people Yomba. They will shade you up. They will shade you up. Let the palace stand neutral. Nobody in Benin is with them. If you try to tell the Kakagma, all of them, they are tied to the palace. I saw this our brother that used to do well. I will not mention his name. I saw him in one protest and he mentioned one dirty name. And I want to for have a bar now of one. So that's why in this whole thing, you have to save yourself. Why don't you tend to bring this very issue like this? When purpose is not, no abuse is inevitable. Every one of us have a purpose while we're on earth. Every one of us have it. We are supposed to have a specific purpose why we are using our Facebook for something. Let's assume my kind of feed, I'm a universal firer. I can come tomorrow, I just support you small for your angle. But nobody have ever one day supported me. Apart from still our sisters, our brothers, our brother in France, our sister in Norway, the other of our brother, and also the other of our sister in Germany, Ople. The rest of that person, your freedom does not concern them. Do you know what it takes to start changing the narrative? Narrative of almost about 900 years narrative. Recently, when I start pushing back, standing for millions and millions of people, the way I was led, that anybody that say, oh, your battle soon, well, what's your battle soon? So that not 50-50. So many people have digested it. They are move on. I want to really appreciate one of our brother last week. I think it was Sunday. After I finished up a video, I saw 180,000 naira in our Nigeria account. I want to appreciate you. I don't really know how you're going to feel if I mention your name here. I want to say, and whatever thing that troubles your heart today, and even do we trouble them with the reason of that money you have just donated for the less privileged ones. And also one of our brothers also in Italy also surprised us yesterday with 30,000 naira. I'm not used to mentioning people's name to avoid story that touch. So if you are watching this very broadcast, you know I'm talking to you. So by the grace of God, I think from the money so far, we have splitted 50,000 because we are very, very careful, consciously splitting this money so that so any person that supports the palace, we have no reason to help that person. We have to verify you whether you are part of our struggle, then we know. So if you need anything, go and meet them and let them give to you. That's why my prayer these days, God have not really directed me to start making it strictly for people's support, but I'm doing it generally. Let God now take the rest. So I know what is coming. I know what people are going through. I know people have nanoparticles in their system. I know quite other people have nanotech. I know quite other people have nanobots. I know quite other people have graphene oxide in their system. So we are praying hardly, seriously, to make sure that the MIDY roll out on time so that, let's say, the tens and tens of thousands of people can be able to see. As you can see, this very old one is coming to an end, and the other new one is coming. So let me quickly put this intel here. The QFS is already in somewhere already in America. They have started installing the machine, the quantum financial system. They started already installing the machines already. So they want one from inside out. Now they want to run now. So they are going to run that one inside out. So I will not also mention the state to avoid the story that touch, but they begin to install the machines already. So I think that one is also a pass mark on our side also. So for our two brothers who donated for this very week, may God Almighty continue to enlarge your coast. Then let me read another heading again. Another thing that happened also yesterday, Albania, they have received the first migrant from Italy on the new bilateral agreement. So Albania and Italy don't begin to send people, they go Albania, the refugees. So they may even want to do it now. Any rescue ship whether they rescue for Labatuza, they'll carry them, go Albania direct. They'll first go check your history before they'll come relocate to come Italy. I know those are just scared tactics. According to what they said so far, the camp is going to be containing about 3,000 migrants. So that's what they said, 3,000 migrants. Maybe from there now, so we are going to see what happens. I'm not supposed to be talking about these things again, but I'm just putting it here because in terms of saving lives, I've done the one I could do. If I stay now, 93 years in a real holiday, I think I've covered my syllabus. Now, they created religion to change your gene. They created religion to change your God gene. And what that God gene in you? That God gene in you makes you to reasonable, make you reason like a normal human being. It makes you reasonable. It makes you to be very attentive. It makes you to face any challenges of life that comes. You face it squarely. That's the God gene in you. It does not, you are not easily manipulated. If you check it now, a lot of things are happening about Christian body. Is it not yet but the other day? Because I won't lie, you have not been able, and I don't even need the detail. Whether how some a pastor will retire, this is an area that retire. Jeremiah or Motewe, he also make a confession recently saying that pastors are demons. Let me just play part of the video to you. Where you say pastors are demons. Listen. Listen to it. Let me play it again. Where you say pastors are demons. So they begin to confess themselves, and we were that they confess for. If you tell the next person will just slump you. Are you kidding me? Are you stupid? If Bernard doesn't still know the meaning of religion, religion were created by man. Religion were created by man. The same way most of you feel today, you think a palace fall from heaven. It were created by human. Just to put the children into bondage. Then why the West are supporting them? Because they know that we are great people. Just listen.
Thank you for letting us know that pastors are demons.
That was said.
What did you say again?
I don't want to waste time here. You have already heard it. He said pastors are demons. He was preaching a sermon in a school, in church, when he said it. But most of right now we are arguing, we are seeing what's happening in the whatever body of Christ. Now the reason why people like us keep on reiterating some certain topics is just for us to get a clue or a proper understanding of where we are, so that we can be able to liberate ourselves mentally. Many of us today, we don't still know what is coming because we feel everything is designed. Our people are dying in numbers. Our people, they buy. Young people, full of lives. Young people. Somebody just was finished recently, one apple for UK. They say whether that one is the rest. One see apple for Germany, area where you live, cardiac arrest. Now what lead to it? Our people are keeping quiet. They are keeping quiet, they are not speaking. And I don't know why. And it's that time we ask questions. What is wrong here? Why is our people dying? I don't know why many people don't get human sympathy. Later we will come to write many rest in peace. Okay? You're not supposed like that now. Every one of us is already aware about what's happening about Puff Daddy. I've told us before now, the reason why they are using Puff Daddy for this, their Nollywood, whatever, may not foretell likely how all of them will be. So my man never see permit me, I tell you, say, I have a celebrity now near Ople. I think I saw a comment when somebody, I don't know what they worry doing. And this person, he used to follow us before. And I don't know why not they believe on person. Okay, do you think I'm chasing crowd? I'm not chasing crowd. And I'm not even say, at times, you don't need to put your comment there as if they argue. We are arguing where you are not, you might trust him, man. What am I going to gain? Am I doing campaign against these people? I'm always go and do your funding before you. He says Serena Williams, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris okbiano every ragmo ogu ne agbene nakun wageni. I keep on reiterating it. The man I believe in agreement now. If your thought are never open, there's no way you don't figure the proper understanding. Even when person they talk, you don't go on this. Do you think I'm not just like you? I'm very different from you, guy. Stop wasting your time. You better find another thing, right? Not they argue with me. The very day we'll lose truth. What did they call this? I know this woman name before now. Liz Truth or so. That Prime Minister woman, I say, see the day we want to announce. Now this very woman want to announce when they come here. Not be an answer. I'll not be like every other social media, whatever. I'm not trying to intimidate anybody. I focus on this is my calling. To expose all secrets. That's why there are most of our historians today. I respect them. Many of them will be right here at Bozolwa. How when the Kokaya how Bini come to be. I've already know true frequency. I know what's wrong with it. But I praise people who can analyze it, who can tell you the story about it. Well, I praise them for it. But this is my feed here. If I tell you anything, don't be wasting your time arguing. You got to argue and fool yourself for it. You will just argue and fool yourself. But why here? If you know something where my Kamalaris go piano and my heavy ragmo, we're sure a bad thing. Or man, I'm going to bad thing. How old is bad thing? Or man, I'm going to Instead of you to go, you go do your findings first. Don't just attack on people who does not believe this. What did you know? Do you know about graphene oxide? I know the one person come to upset me. I know you have your own opinion. You me, chairman, you me say this thing they happen. I'll go, you will be agreeing with me. This one you don't agree with me. They come along is get up and in my bog when they move. Ni memu gbegbe memu gbegbe do adiagbona ya. Okay, be massive now. I don't want to let you know so that you don't start losing emotion supporting alien. I'm a very good leader who will give you a redirective. I'm not somebody who start giving you I'm going to give you what will not get done, you go there. No, I will expose it here. You later hear about I keep some certain things to myself because I for put all here. But they talk about person. Go see Whiskey for Nigeria. When man Whiskey don't know what on international scale, you deny cinema. If Whiskey redress, you feel deny. But here we are getting all these things for free. We know the one understand anything. So in order for us to keep our page, that's why nobody will force me to go and give intel I don't want to give. Please, let's learn. I did not just become who I am today by bland arguments. No. Am I not the one that started firing religion here in support of some certain persons? Jesus Christ created will not believe. Religion were created to enslave or will not believe. The palace soul slave will not believe. Which one can they believe? No, but man, you don't understand anything that is happening. You breathe here will be another thing. I think I was one of the first person who also blow GMO food here in social media. If person tell you that was, I even said it one time like that one UK alien, whether not UK day, say man, they say lab grown meat, human lab grown meat, or a UK at the supermarket, human lab grown meat. Tomorrow now, because you have not said this one is even new. This one you don't even do research about this. They said it on a national scale. Human grown meat. There are people that no worry on managbo. A tunnel the tunnel beneath the boy nani at pop that in on let me go on way hip hop style. The tunnel way down that house. Me 100 are rescue. 100 children rescue. And I'm 1,000 almost there have been more than 1,000 baby lotion. Johnson baby oil. But yeah. If I begin to expose all these are celebrity now, even your brother even be celebrity, say you go hate him. But I don't want to go that side. Do you know what I know? But I tend to say, okay, make a live some. You know, go me account a fat individual. But I'll tell you what is there. For you to become the best footballer, woman are there to it here. It is easy. So if you pass it tell now, so it's of you to go do your research. You are using your normal brain. You will do 3D dimensional consciousness. Do you think it's easy to know what I know? Or you think all these things it just come like that? When you are sleeping, I'm doing my research. So you don't want to because me, I'm not doing SAG here. Everything I say matter, no? Is verified. But you cannot get it in Google. It's not Googleable. Every Google yo. But you have one already. Thank God Bobrisky is there. Where you get Bobrisky now with Boku. Can you differentiate it where a Bobrisky get Ohu? And you can't differentiate it. Then we are talking about other ones. Who brought this very idea? Who is bringing about this Ogbonisana? And in America, they have a bad with Obama and let me with one. They are the one infiltrating our society with it. Okay, look at what's happening recently. The Bobrisky that caused somebody that made confession have not been charged for defamation of character. Or man, no, do tell them the media are charged. What does that tell you? What does that? These people, they are powerful, very, very powerful. If they meet you, they will remove you from the streets, order from above, you know. Particularly when you now become self-centered. No, I don't want me to call me, but your arrest is loading. I've exposed these people. A CTION wa go. That's why Disney World the other day. Our yamen wa phone. So if I'm here giving you what you don't know, who will buy? Go and do your findings. At times it take 1 year for you to get convinced over one information and you know where. 1 year. Because we have been brainwashed now. I was telling somebody today, all Ukraine war, did you ever see any video, private video, from anybody from Ukraine? The world review, they see American, whatever. I don't ever show now. Me do research, Rich. I didn't see any war. Okonore Ukraine. It's not on media. Because why? They fake, you know. Ekinaya dova ekino sunuvani or Lugan. They just do scare events. Nivie Ukraine why lekwa. Naba wokoro so that you believe. All what they were showing to you in the television. I uploaded 2 videos where one reporter, where one journalist were just making news. And you can see now the bomb the Russia thrown. It killed so many persons. As they all let people down, the breeze just come blow. If they remove this black cellophane where they take one of them. Now don't come they drag cellophane back to take cover itself. Would they see and say killing this attack Kaduna? Would they see video say where Brafa and Nigerian army they retake the fight? Did you see any video in Ukraine? Where go just make all of them come on like that? But when I told you that they are ready the camps of the Kazera Mafia and the Nazi Malaysians, a lot of you here, you heard this thing from me. They were the same people that caused Second World War. And they were charged, all of them were persecuted under Nuremberg Code 2.0. Nuremberg Code is God-goable. As we are speaking right now, military tribunal is going on in Guantanamo. Because they are just showing you movie. They are showing you movie. Please, let's go and think, my brother. I'm anybody here to everybody. If you see, and I talk and that they say now be my problem. Because in why I feel boy. Everybody just hold inside a back. So this one also referred to the people who want to take us at the Bay Avenue. I really like make them go use their hand, their head, take clean waiting they there. Here me when I ring election here. Make una go use on our head, carry the calamity where the government house. You think say you wise. So now that one before them. Make them use their head, take go cleaner. Ople mwelele. And me I like the way make them go use their head, take cleaner. You know, so that I don't know call you what maybe by then Usadebe Avenue. Who why go palace wa view human head yewa. Because I mean you wow. That was why you guys rank the election so that you guys can just dig tunnel now the car and whatever transport women as many of you sarding this very palace in what they are doing. What they are doing to other people's children to happen to your children. On your minus prayer for you. As many of you benevolently supporting this very nonsense. Enough of this very nonsense. You shut up your mouths. I just mentioned about 3 things. Already. It took MEDIBE because of the quantum healing or raw. That we will make do we are but people are there doing lunatic. You are praising somebody. No, do you know what I tested? When in the weather, you think it's an easy task. I'm only just talking. All this thing I'm saying. What's the NRA media? Please all see me on my king. I pray for everybody in me now. So I'm not going to do anyhow here. We have given this alien too much century to misbehave and feel they are above the law. We have done that for so long, and this time around it's not going to be business as usual. Most people that work with His Excellency Governor OBASEKI do not know the full meaning of the spiritual significance of his administrations. Some of the things that also led to OBASEKI administration not being able to achieve much in terms of the government he tried, but in terms of the spiritual mission, what we are giving to Obaseki. There are a lot he did not do. Because the people he surrounded himself with, that doesn't know the vision. The people Obaseki surrounded himself with. That's why, by the grace of God, under our administration, anytime, I don't care whether we are old or we are not old, we are going to concentrate more on how we are going to take back the land for ourselves. So all these issues you are saying, everything is going to be changed overnight. And for those of you that are still doubting, I posted about Trump today. That trumpet is the way. Because the reason why I don't always put trumpets in whatever right now, they use until they drink our video more. Because this censorship of a thing, they hate the man because they know what the man, the capability of the man. But if I am praising Biden, they don't do anything about it. But at the BC and Trump now they talk about that. That's why they use some certain idiomatic expression. So the reason why I put on there, trumpet is the way. And peace and prosperity awaits humanity is that very man you are seeing is different from every other leader in the world. I know so many persons call him Antichrist. I saw a guy, I see two people like that right now who say he's Antichrist because the way they reign and all of that. Now, who is the Christ that is coming? Don't always say this person is an Antichrist. Who is the Antichrist? I've called the Democrats. Their policy is Antichrist policy. Joe Biden, I mentioned about George Soros. I mentioned about Hillary. I mentioned about Kamala. I mentioned about Nancy Pelosi. I mentioned about the Bushes. You know, I mentioned about the Obamas. That those are the Antichrist. Now, who is not the Christ that is coming? Because this is a question we should ask ourselves. But when this guy said it, because most of these social media, whatever, where they talk, so some of them see they chase cloud. They don't really know the full meaning of what the person is doing. So they always come and speak based on the critics the person is facing. So they'll come talk. Before you know, they'll constantly go to repent again. And I said it before, I never understood, because for me, I don't want all those kind of apology. Waiting, I know they talk. So that's why anything I tell you here, I don't say maybe believe me in full. It's not compulsory. But I they use and tell us so that in case, if anything they come, we'll know the way we'll take position ourselves. That man you are saying going to be a king of the world. That's why, because the people don't understand, they'll come the call in one world religion. Normally, what we are supposed to face, I read it for us the other time. Let me see if I can just get easily again. Make I read now. Then I'll from there tell us the opposite. The one way you stand for inside. Let me make this thing very more clearer, because the reason why we are here is to make sure we enlighten and educate most of us that want to learn. Not be saying me no pass you. But the thing is that I have one or two information that you have not gotten. You also add this one to your own. I go and here say. We not the fight. That's why I'm not the one person going to follow me, they argue. Go and do your findings. What we find this you win. Don't want you are. But where we my way findings? Where do you meet our conspiracy theories? Now I can't even myself. If conspiracy theory is the key person. But thank God I'm not a conspiracy reality. So imagine what I said in 2021. I go through where nani. Oh, I just wanted to do us a favor by reading this very thing for us. It would have been very, very important in what I'm trying to explain. Because now this is one word religion where George Soros, where the Clef Swaps, the Obama and all of them, both the king of Spain. But it is good matter, but most of you are not did that. But why you home later? I've been one more get heart attack before. But nevertheless, I'm going to look for this thing, whether he likes it or not. I'm going to look for it so that I read it for us. Nakete maybe a dovami. So let us just so divert a little today, so that Nagivene, if not here, you know. Let me see where I can get it from. Is in my, I think I read it for whether 3 weeks ago now. So that one would have enabled me to, so that me for fear explain what Donald Trump stand for and what me myself still stand for. I don't see him. Now this is a UN, the new world agenda. See him. This one are the real agenda. What it be they come. So a lot of people come to use that one now. Be that say Donald Trump is the only surviving whatever, and he never showed to the world say fight day between good and evil. Because Agminale, nobody know. That's why if you are a critical thinker, you want to carry some spiritual whatever, you want to do the comparison. If you look at Doyle today, the reason why they get pepper body, because they know say something they come for them. That's why they use everything by team to win this election. The reason why they win this very election is to still preserve the palace. Because I say I owe my phone. They don't censor. Doyle, they know what they can. They cannot. You can't. Now, one world government, one world Catholic policy, one world central bank, one world military, the end of national sovereignty, the end of all private owned property, the end of all family units. This one na reduce the population. The population control of population growth and population density. Mandatory multiple olode. Universal basic income, austerity. The microchip society for purchasing, travel, tracking and controlling. Now, interpretation of a world social credit system like China has. China, so part of China. Trillions of appliances hacked into 5G monitoring system. Things of the internet. Government raise children. I've told you before. Now, to cut the long story short, this one, now the normal agenda 2030. They say wetin they pursue person they go, wetin they see they save person they come. Now, wetin they save us where they come so, it can't the opposite this very one. And being that they don't already create all these things where they see so, they don't already create that to manipulate everybody. Now, God himself also get plan, original plan for us on how this world be one be. It don't be like the way Bini Edo alien now, the one they come into the election because know what is coming. And we ourselves, we tend to also intensify our activism. The people today that know what is to hit those states, in terms of spirituality, not be say what they come, or how the system is going to change. It not reach 5%. The rest of them don't know. A lot of them just feel where that ringing of election is just a normal deal. No. If you look at the participation of the palace in this very election, it became so clear that there is something they are preventing from happening. So be that said, they don't want more doing locally. We'll do it internationally. We will do it internationally. As soon as it has been made open now, say the trumpet, it don't already take over. You yourself, me myself, I know say I be commander in chief. So I'll have a bad in now. Say, if no before I can make it the rest known to the world. Now, if you yourself that doesn't still have understanding about how everything is going, if you yourself don't understand and say, man, I win election, oh, praise the Lord, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now, the whole thing will now start gradually. They begin to see that reaching to different countries. Like the election that was also held in Austria recently. Now, unexpected party, where they not expect, now they win there. If you look at the one where they don't still do for Germany, now unexpected party, now see they win there. All those things now gradual processes on how they want to free humanity. The process is already ongoing. What a lot of government can do before, they can no longer do it. There is a huge debate right now as we speak in Spanish Parliament. He get this guy, San Diego Abasca. They don't know him before. They don't know him before for Spain. Now even these Podemos, what this guy name Pablo Iglesias, now be name. Now they hear of pass. But if you look at now, Podemos as a party, now be third party before. Nobody they hear from them again. They not they hear from them again. Then the one where they the 10th position, anytime they do election, if you get 10 for the whole federal, in all vote you go get 10. But right now it's now on top. Because why? He's the only patriot they want to use to make sure they take Spanish back to the people. Now, when Donald Trump came in 2016, he said this very transition, we are not going to go transfer from power from one party to the other. He said they are transferring power from Washington, D.C. to the people. Now, if, for example, I was carried along in Aswan's campaign or in Aswan whatever, as we are doing our inauguration speech, the speech is supposed to consist of we are collecting power from Egua, collecting power from Osadebe Avenue, and giving it back to the people. Now, because our people doesn't really know what is coming, and they have not been naturally endowed for a specific liberation. I know they came and take note that came and whatever. They does not have the full manuscript. And we will get them. They don't want to come closer to them. But does that mean that we'll leave them? No. We'll see they assist. Until when the grand finale, everything is now made that you are not supposed to be there. Look at who we are sending to make sure we build it. I don't say it's going to be built. I can go boy. Project I can. They don't got time locate you no. And the time is going to come, we are going to be having quantum election. You can just be a leader who are rock and so far everything good. Everything salvation for humanity, peace and prosperity. Nobody were born to be poor. So all these things you are seeing today were just created by human beings, greedy people. That's why you see a political terrain today now. Use your Edo State for example. Like what we small one will see get with the rich out. These people they have nobody they are giving money to. Rather than when the war come, they'll say me you can't go fight war for them. Have they made up anybody? Have not made up anybody. Look at the kind of people they are breeding in our society today. We are not seeing the best lawyer in Edo State. We are not seeing the best nurse. Those were not the reign. We are not seeing the best political science student. It's as if Edo people did not read political science. These were people that were supposed to be sent to senator. If they want to send post go senator now, then send their errand boy. Go and represent us. Because woman will have your at least that they get better kidney. If you cannot do their bid, you will never. Now, what the purpose of even going to school? Now, look at all our senators. Are you going to talk about these deputy idiots that ran the election? Or even a certificate here? People that cannot quote one law. Do you know what it takes to be in such position here abroad? You have to read. You must know about them. Not be say, if now governor now here, no problem. For you to be in Federal House of Rep, you don't know law. How? How? If I thought say you have to go and start reading, so that you have to represent your constituency. This lawlessness we are seeing today, they are supposed to be the one correcting it. They will carry your matter go federal. So okay, look at what my state is going through in my constituency where I'm from. Look at their blind. They must be going to farm, full and is killing. They don't care. That's why we have not seen any bill he promoted from the Senate. Don't you see right now becoming a state governor? The speech we even made, they took time to record it. He cannot speak the way I'm speaking right now and advocate for 10 minutes. He can't. You are going to see the international disgrace it's going to be bringing to most of you. But we are no longer in that, you know. What I know is enough to save me and my people. You that is watching right now, so far may you know they argue blindly. Me and you know they drag anything. So the reason why some persons, let me go back to that, the one of trumpet, they, because of what he's doing, I love person, he never put all in work. Make television station, they show him. No. A time is going to come for that, you can't understand, but now true information, all this system, they come out. Now he made Putin who Putin be. Putin would have not been in his mind go this far to save humanity. Do you know how much have been spent? Because most of the ammunition now, he not get that country where they use. That's why he's pushing Putin forward, using Putin as a mirror to make sure a lot of things are being settled. Go and Google how much it takes to fire one ballistic missile. Not be beans. That's why Nigeria cannot fight war. Nigeria cannot sustain war for 1 month without foreign no help. No help. They go wreck. Now those money were pumped in there. Now, how does he also projected John Hwan-Hun, the North Korea, that young guy? So a time go come, una head no feel receive if I put the intel here. Either you just hate me or you block me, because you no need of me saying it. So many things are how to keep this very thing you are seeing today. It was not an easy fight. This is a long age cabal. A long age cabal. A long age suffering. Having to be right. What he's doing right now, Abraham Lincoln wanted to do it in 1863. He wanted to do it. What did happen? He was killed. If you check on Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, and Donald Trump, they get the same mindset. Their mission, they're very, very similar. And the similarity between Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy, now the same thing happened to them. Almost the same year, now they start participating in politics. The same thing happened to their children. The same thing happened to their wife. The same thing happened to their assassination. But when Donald Trump come, that thing will make them kill John F. Kennedy. He can continue on. But thank God today, he has forces. There are so many things when we are talking about alien, the Anunnakis and all of that. If you look at sky, they already they weird this very period of time. We have seen spaceship there up there. Who know whether the Space Force, they're not the Grand Rodun. You are not seeing them. Maybe Space Force right now is working along with the Anunnakis. That's what make out today. They don't feel do this work the way they be the same way they do one. I told you the very day Klaus Schwab was raided for Switzerland. It was a crazy whatever. You don't see me. I must associate with these people physically. Any men are on a full frequency. I love to fight for humanity. All these bad people, we may eradicate them. But one thing we have to do, what will not feel they do. If we see what they do, more not they discourage the person. For me, I have no reason to come to give you for. I know it's very hard for you to comprehend what I'm telling you, but you have to wake up. Even no longer go and do your findings. If you want proof, our chairman, I have any proof there for this house, okay. I don't know where they are, but I keep on. I go send them for you. All what you have been told right from your childhood is lie. Just focus your attention on come on, don't stay away from come alone. Then I say na Ikaladera and I go turn to Dodo. This is how they could lie. Ikaladera go turn to Dodo just to make sure they remain there in the throne. Then what are we talking about? If your people can deceive you, where you dey, you get papa. Ama where your ekeneru wema is. Your father couldn't even tell you the real story. He couldn't even tell you about your real identity because he was afraid. Because they have been told that I'm one, so I face or I'm one. Then what did you expect? So your father left the narrative with you. Then I died, went to heaven or wherever. But there's no place like heaven. There's no heaven, there's no hell. These things were just created by humans. That was how they brought religion in. I'm just trying to put everything because our time is fast. I don't want to make the video 2 past 1 hour, you know. So all this thing you are seeing in this world today, it is your right to question anything. Question any narrative will not go well with you. This thing, you see how it's supposed to be, you know. The people that do censorship, If you talk today, tomorrow they will begin to fight your Facebook because they don't want the information to disseminate out. One thing I've also decided in my mind, I'm going to leave so many things, let it slide. Let it slide as in, I don't want to start losing too much emotion over it and so on and so on. So the one I can do, I do. Any person that loves us, who like our information, will always come to our page to get one or two information. But who not see one? We are not, thank God they are not paying me. I'm aware information no give. As people take like your information, now you want to get money. They told me, they all you with social media and me for them, my name for don't go. I'm aware I'll be see they sort my biz and all of that, you know. So thank God we are doing what we are doing because of the love we have for humanity. So this is not a personal selfish interest of a thing. So whatever thing I'm saying here, I'm not trying to prove to you that I'm more academically balanced than you. That is what it is. When Mohammed, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed Ben Salman, but Donald Trump yamio, not how my way me because era otu danavi ave no. So you to be if not if you boy you might pologbe. So he agree okay. He had about $1 you know. The guy today is funding. If I had the guy is supporting. You know, Ben Salman is part of the allies. The Prime Minister of India is also part of it. The CCP, the Prime Minister of whether not President of China, is also part of it. Whoever tell you that, but me I can move when I make a convert. That's why you see today, Russia. May you tell no Russia, North Korea. When this thing was in Brazil, also President Bolsonaro of Brazil, before they also ran the election, where Lula Silva country win. That one they allowed them make them ring gun. So that I make an 19 read there, a government I am settle down money river. That was why 5 million votes were glimpsed from the one of Bolsonaro to Lula Silva. That's why they turned their national assembly, they turned it upside down. That was what Peter Obi was supposed to. Instead of Peter Obi to go to look for petrol like honorary UK. The people have seen Peter Obi with, or Emanik Bagmona, I've seen with UK Prime Minister, who is one of the demons in the world. I've also seen Peter Obi with Pope Francis. Emanik Bagmona, Peter Obi me. Not that he went there, I might not Yahuwah, but we not see people like Russia. Russia president. We not see whatever. See trumpets. So that's why lead that way one can save you. Me they know. I don't know if I tell you not they lose emotion. These people they are not part of it. If we support anybody today, we are just supporting okay, this one is more better. We know what is good for our people. Not good for our people. We know what is coming. Flush here. Don't be so surprised today now. Who me support now? Tomorrow I go see arrest you. Mohan order for your arrest. Mohan be a paper with a table where you are wanted by so and so person. That is me. Any person you are. Imagine when we commit a man sin or can't work and who or can't work and be. I don't want a thing. But oh work bomber my dear you can't now. I don't know now. So everybody is going to pay or give account for it so I see worship. Now in a nutshell concerning how our allies look like. If you're also talking about that Iran this thing, president, now, he's still a support in a way, but that's not clever, you know. So we have a lot of people, world leaders who come together and say, okay, Gadol Agmona yi. Adolo you can when Agmona kulo. But I'm out on the way Ladian. If you watch and I love you that conversant with this information, you are beginning to see Taiwan right now in news. They don't flat Taiwan small now because it will be long. Now China we want use take projects like they want fight Taiwan. Not me say they want to go fight the Taiwan citizens. You still get bad people for there where they want to go remove. The same way we use Russia take carry bad people where they Ukraine come out. But if you are here tomorrow, hey, Russia, no country right now is riding against any country. Makwe, no country right now is deliberately riding against another country. If you are seeing right now, Lebanon, Israel. No, now the bad people wey dey there. The same day we are coming one day to come and rate again lion. If now that one idiot there they had put already on la waiver, then we are already don't know how the Benin people are there read. There are people that want to be raided. So so that's why you are hearing news. I saw a journalist yesterday. You know, building way go to show. Building way don't fall. Tete. Arikpoliku. You know we're now. Now we're doing. You just see this one where he okosun we Lebanon bombe Lebanon. They can never tell you the meaning why that building was brought down. They can never tell you the meaning. You got some children and where they take the display for Palestinians. The same children they see use and take art for Ukraine. Go and search information. Don't let this people start using you losing emotion. The same small pikin, two of them, they use them for Ukraine war. They constantly go use them for Israel. So now you they catch Mugu. See here with the person where they open your eye. Now me we are your man your egbe. A do alien now who give them injection, they don't go meet them. They are sick. They don't go meet them. No fupe ukpe ni me fi ogbo omo. We gin away ni an we to him. Aga bana ebi o ti me ya iwolo. O we na do Moses seven. O igo we na do so go me. De go ta yo mana do degi ke yo mana iwa don ukpe no fi o upo ri wa tan. Woro egbe we ato him. Imani do always some effort here. Ya go egun who we ma ya sun. Please make everybody your day in day. Me I made to speak the truth, the respect whatsoever it concern. One more don't know why, but me I hand get done and come with the first one. That one is clear. Nobody have the right to tell anybody, and I don't know do what anything, you know. At least you can come from Holland, come from Belgium, gather money, come and look for me if you are really serious. But where the man where most of you are already getting wise already, that you are only just fooling yourself for nothing. And the more you fight a truth teller, the more pains you have. Or where the truth will set you free. Let's assume now I'm in bondage. Only what can set me free, the truth. So if you want me insulting an entity, so far I'm free, I will be free. Okay, what about if God comes tomorrow? Do you think these people have the moral justification to do everything they are doing? A traditional ruling council will be seen with election interference, now become partisan. Don't you think there's something wrong there? But most of you are still carried away, but we are losing our loved ones. You are not concerned about a man of Wulo, but you are concerned about the palace. A woman not winning by the palace, and what have been the use of the palace to you? What have been the use of the palace since Nokereva? To the extent a woman was gruesomely murdered. The palace is restored. No, okay, you check your individual life today. Be frank and sincere. Most of you are 50-something, 40-something, 20-something, 30-something, 70-something. The importance of man, you know where? That you can wear passport in anywhere, either in Switzerland or in Benzam. I don't know where a Banudo test a story about Iwakwe. It does not even related to those stories. Meet up the necessary requirements we ask from you, then we give you the citizenship of this very country. It has not been there, but we are losing emotion. But I don't know how we want to be free, how we want to free ourselves by supporting evil. He said, you shall know the truth. Orebe John 8 verse 32. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Before the truth sets you free, you have to apply it. That's why when purpose is not known, the purpose of the truth is to set you free. It's not to make you feel excited. It's not to make you offended. But the miserability in the truth to hear when he bear the pains, no pain, no gain. Why me why neighbor feel we are yellow degbe. Where why mudayo demata? No wake beni mudayo. Even when people are running away from somebody who has spoken the truth, stay with the person. Look at now. I think Nigerians, I saw a post about what Falana did by suing this very guy about 500 million or so. to pay for defamation of character. I saw a guy speaking. He said we are not going to leave this guy alone on this. That's the mindset we are supposed to have. Anytime you find out that they unleash on somebody for speaking the truth, rise up and speak for the person. But the same person today now everybody is speaking for. Will he see I can't feel no, this guy not be Ogyoba, now true talk now, what did they do now? I guess it's going to back up with money and swinging him by. You see the problem we have. Everybody right now, we are raising our frequency. Why would this man do this? Nigeria is trying to push back. It is our prayer that is doing those things because a spiritual revolution is going to go around. Pastor, they are coming. They are coming. We may not do all. But with the virtue that we are already on media speaking, and the frequency is all going around, you are going to say the way Nigeria is going to come out on a mass. The justice system of Nigeria, as one monitor it. Deformation of character for this nonsense thing. Okay, now, why Bobrisky cannot go deformation of character? No confess near her take bewegua. Ona where I care guagun my one another glena river. Mortal. But me no when we stop a human sacrifice mo hear me down. Again bana working now we have carried forensic machine. Magele do te boy magele gbo ma we guana. Keridian yes ge ade. It is okay no ye now. The same thing right now, Falana is trying to use the justice system of Nigeria to oppress this very guy. Because why? The people on top, they don't already call and say, oh, Bob, more use Falana and take quench this guy. My head got bonus and Vebona. This guy, when I visit about me today, tomorrow he go come for another person. That's why they are using Falana's name. And Falana na only way suwa. If Falana carry Falana of phonenia. From San, senior advocate of Nigeria, he now do not become Satan of Nigeria. Because he have allowed them to now use his name to indict somebody or to witch hunt a freedom fighter that just needed a better whatever. Oh, Ramen. They invite him to come Congress. Not the one. The guy spoke. He leave him like that. Now you are not going after the person who bring the audio. Even in the very whatever. Some person absented. Some person did not show up when they called them. Then, no. The fattest case in the whole Nigeria since the history of this world. Very fast. All you need Donald Trump. If they want to indict Donald Trump, no. They don't go searching house. Now, this one is not a slap upon the nation. The patriot is going to use the myths right now to come out and say, no, the justice system will be corrected. Now, if we have done the same thing, the same mindset, we have had it for Nnamdi Kanu. We felt Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for hip-hop. Let Nigeria not break. The same people that insult Nnamdi Kanu through comments. Police don't kill some of their pa. Fulani don't drive them, come on for their farm. Some of them said that would have from Fulani don't be. That's how stupid our people may be. Injustice to one is injustice to all. So, being that you are already in the political space, you are already in this cyber space, any human that happen to anybody, I wait to a man will insult you. Say the way it is. There are people today that have where they are from Benin. This one that the palace is involving in politics, I don't think is good for us as a people. They did talk. Because while they are still doing favoritism, you guys have not started. You have not started. There's no host bar. Oh, Bible yagbe. When all that do, when no hypocrisy here, mananita, when my you are really happy with the ticket, uyaya me where ekenokona mu for where's gone. Where we are organic whatever, our organic egbekekan. La egbekekan we uni, ugam you can way. Excepting you are also in solidarity with the people no reza. When I told you I'm in prison with Nnamdi Kanu, does that mean I'm in DSS dungeon? Because why? I'm still in supporting him. Because he was arrested unjustly. Is that today? Now what we are going through today, Nnamdi Kanu tire of the matter. Was he fighting for a personal selfish interest? Though aliens trigger it, he now become a war. Somebody that looking to fight to liberate himself from the chains that tackles of all these bomo. Then though aliens were now insulting on the canon. They carry the fight upon top of their head. But today, go and look at this alien moron that lives in Italy. Only in a days on a number, a graphinos at the man born I drop my activism. And a quantum healing now, a medibed now, a ladian. They don't la medibed in do agbe. There are people I will not allow to. Ula e megbin na you the save way. We only need me. You only put a narrative that will put them into pains. I want to about does you me. I must see where a New York boy. And it's a covenant. It must happen. So we want everybody's life to be better. Person like me, whatever thing I'm doing is not personal. It's for generally for everybody. For everybody, information I put here is not personal. I'm not monetized my amigo. With this explanation today now, most of us who have not been supporting Biafra struggle, or they have also turned against Nnamdi Kanu just because of personal selfish interest. They don't have the common export. The head of Emmanuel Yian Fie Mago, Nnamdi Kanu go. But somebody right now who came now, we are lauding the person. That's why I think some Edo people and some Nigerian people are very hypocritical. Me, I will not praise what you praise. Do you know why? Because we have somebody who started this whole thing that is still lavishing in jail. None of you talk about it. As if you know who or were for a personal selfish interest. That's why I don't trust most of you people. Political correct. People start coming out the other day, and this thing you are doing right now, and you better hide your head. I did it before. Only why we going to go what here gbuwe na what me onu ya o vitali na what here gbuwe. You were doing well. People were trying to join you. All of us that join you today, honor turn off freedom fighter, honor the gbedi yan here kuomo. I'm only the one standing still defending the truth. Nobody. Yani breed up by front, breed up by Vitali. They all end up batting him. I have the video with me and Yakbe. Yeah, there with freedom fighter. If you no. I will do this freedom fighting to the end, and I will speak the truth to the end. So let me conclude with this. Please, in speaking the truth, there are things you must have to at the back of your mind. You can speak the truth very harshly. There were passive word and active word. Like, shit, man. I think to my own opinion, please, anyone will agree. I would have loved if Palace really engaged themselves in politics. I guess it will not go well. Let's go and think it. Then this one will sink it to people's head. Than to say, Palace, we're not going to join election. You might know. Nike Ketana is more offensive. That is what we do. We want it to provoke you because we don't. But other person only allowed though. You can also use respect. Hey, I talk, hey, I thought this. I saw it. I wanna. You portray even in the live video and send out your messaging and give it home. But most people will never see it. I'm a fighter. I'm not to come and beg you. I'm warning you ahead of time. So don't make an accurate because you guys have been doing it. I intend to intensify my advocacy. It was not as rugged as this. But they keep on presenting to us fake tradition. Go close to the palace. Live a life. Go close to them. All manner of atrocity will be an amion. They will groom you and become bad. They will groom you not to ever respect anybody apart from them. They will groom you out to learn support evil. I don't know whether it is very boy. I guess he start following me now. This boy not is Obo Igbada. I guess it's from Moroni, but a little boy with all these Bovia affair. I saw that he start following me on TikTok. One thing my mind tells me, now with men, una the picture, una get be more. Who wait to give nana because from there right now, all of them they follow me, but maybe don't want to associate himself with me. I would have not mentioned the name, maybe on my will vote attention. But yeah, I have I say, Imi oga neru so Oswenian Palace, Oswenian. Now, have you ever wanted to reason it is Obo? As young as you are, but I prefer Unaya Wemisi than supporting evil. Amosusu Mayeladian, I had everyone Maya Doloye na meta Agijesu Evoni. Bono wa mwela dia we ya lagoda. Why? Because you always use it to do justice. Why for the nini mo no fi pe gegwa? What about where that go wrong? So wa mi awa biwaya no wa do anyunyi ma tosi. No, what more boy yo wa vivo na supporting na. For example, no wetani ave no a jargon sinanu most of you talona. What about if such an inhuman or injustice is done against you? How will you feel? Okay, salo bana edo lawo we no susu maje ona wenu ya do level yi nenu kokoro no wa viole gagbeni. Are you going to use it? Are you not going to start exempting because okay a palace on Akere? You see the reason why all our identities and juju ona do hear rubbish. Why see anybody there we born always sitting here before you don't veto it. When not here born oma oh ezo go we bunode. It does not function like that. He said, you shall know the truth. The truth shall any person that wants to be free. I'm sending this one as a warning to each and every one of us. Stand by the truth. Hey, I support evil on anybody because the thing is not going to remain. It can't remain. I keep on telling us. Or we began to preach unto them in Matthew 7, Matthew 4 verse 17. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. The same thing I'm telling you here. Now, look at the two this thing. Responsibility. No salobari ne Adam and Eve, Garden of Eden, we Genesis 2, verse 15. He put Adam and Eve there to keep it and dress it. Two responsibility. Keep it and dress it. Was able to do it. They were unable to do it. That's why they don't know the purpose why we're there in the garden. The reason why no salobana you were honor je ball in the way. Or matter je we je boni le or not just pretty le ya perform shenanigans. You can choose to use it for evil, you can choose to use it for good. But no can favor if you were that will make your generation to be blossom. It's one of your demata. In all, emata ye win. In all, na truth na one still win. Even the way it was created in the book of John 4 verse 24. He said, our God is a spirit. Anyone that must worship this very God must worship God in spirit and in truth. A truth was alobaya yagmona. A truth ayaro. I don't know why we'll get this idea from you are lying. Why not so talk to this man? One of their useless social media, whatever, I said one, the woman perfect. I think I played the video to us here last year or so. If you're waiting, somebody just drowning, all of you, why do you ball at them? Don't you think a full state you are born and wrong, but man in Europe, but man, honor you will later though he came back. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. One man met here born and normal here. One man met here born. A deep say image answer. A runa madena where hurricane or soon with Florida, Hurricane Milton. In a way not reduce. The testimony there will reduce. From category 5, on a reduce at category 2. One woman made Neruna. Why if you hire Wagona? A man Nerun. No guys Donald Trump is said the name. Oh, why Bonowati Egbe imagine 900 years world Ogion battle. They were just going scot-free with it anywhere you go. A governor Ogion back and soon whatever the governor. Osadon Ogion back. I'm not fighting for them, but I'm just giving all these instances. As soon as what they do Ogion back, any person that speak the true Ogion back, the Gakens were Ogion back, Ali and Yewe Ogion back, Ogbemudia and Yewe Ogion back. Who is it again? Oh, Esama Beniki don no more said now I would do ordinary no matter we work Ogion back. Now, what can I do for my people? Then I had a voice. Or when you think, tell them that in your way, or sure about always soon 50-50. C'est fini, así es, igual. Hay cosas hay que hacerlo igual. Si mañana yo estaba andando en la calle, tú me pides, va a pelear conmigo. Tienes que explicar el problema que tú tienes. Tú tienes que explicar lo que yo he hecho que es mal. That you have been saying los enemigos de tu rey van a morir como quiere. Dale su cabeza un palais. That's the meaning. That a king of war, enemy of it. Then, you know, with this thing, casi más de 800 años. Eso palabra sigue, you know, usándolo en mi pueblo. Mucha gente ya no puede andar, tienen miedo. Me tiene que hacer una respuesta. Dice que los amigos de reyes, suhunwu. But I don't know what is mean of suhunwu. I will die cabeza in un palais. C'est fini. Ay, wari. Now, what you can't take, you want people to take it? Now, a lot of persons are furious. If you are furious, a graphinos are the doer. Damn me! Let me tell you the product I'm made for. We're damn me. Please, ito hangmu. Ya tiebono ito suwe. One, imakporu no subowe. Two, na wibiere eni. Okbe. Umana fi wori enye nuna. This one, owa sunu dabo. Uwa aragmu. Osunu dabo. People are being stupid. What you can do, they are doing it for you. People fight for it. We no fear to have it. Have it citizen. You think it's an easy thing? Everywhere people like me fight for it. Equal right and justice. So, we make the matter again. Something of 800 something years, close to 900 years. We are returning the ministry. Or now we come over battle soon. Come and watch your baby soon. Okay, what a while go on video all the time. What? Yeah, what mean what we type for you be like social media. He cut out him one day. He writing where me a certificate of occupancy na rien when you talo. Then from there, what kind of provoke the forensic machines? Now get it belu wak belelenu waya wakola kuriwagu. Who does that? Everyone may yakago maji. We are going away, but if I cannot talk to you people. Imere Nigeria. Nonsense. Yaga rehabilitated. The new government in Wireless in Ania. Yaga in our favor of why. Let me come and believe in you guys one in my work for work. So we have to keep on educating our people. The reason why I quickly explain this one very brief, this very night. So that we get it from the real context. Because most of us, there is this misinformation and misinterpretation in most cases. A man telling me he does not know the reason why they are saying it. And things are changing. A Vatican today, nobody knows worship to a Vatican. A Ben Kappa Palace, nobody there. Up to Washington DC or DBA. A Washington DC right now, nobody is there. But nobody from America that will tell you, but the CC those areas are busy. Nobody is there right now in Washington DC. Not even Donald Trump is there. Donald Trump is in Mar-a-Lago. While Joe Biden and Kamala Harris not learning we were. They are somewhere acting their presidency. Maybe they are fake presidents in their act. You know. So let's watch and see what happened November. But there is something I'm perceiving. Yeah, time why you want anybody insulting me. So I keep that one to myself. But let's pray for the return of the trumpet. Not really rain in hurry, so that the make our body interested in it, so that I roll out the many bed for our people to start taking treatment for themselves. So anyone that hates activism, while la many bed, you know, see me and you agree. In Amaya you. So all banny women, why intimidate you? A many bed may be binaji. Honor rona when you allow us see me and you agree. I swear to God. All the big worse. All your mates go enter. They won't go ban. When I allow, now the head you down. I've been over married. Because this is how we always do it. We know how to sell our Moses. How dare anybody? There are people you don't fight, even when the person offends you. Freedom fighter, particularly if you are divinely fighting it. When I made a mistake, I don't care. I will use the good you have done to correct the mistakes. Somebody was telling me, take what like a man. But now we don't know. You know we more I know we be here. The guy will not tell me on his son. He said, yeah, that does it. All we were. I'm making that die. We have humanity matters a lot. Even one or two persons were created to put us into mental enslavement. I mean, I know they do with and they do me anybody like me. The love my ancestor love me is okay for me. I tell you, I survive and no kino day. Then we are in no bam way. Extraterrestrial beings, they are coming to Earth. Extraterrestrial beings, they are Anunnakis. They are coming. If you were walk by or man. Do you know how many 6,000 potent technology? I have a jot in a violent in humanity. I have a big house in America. I have a old city. I have a room in it. They know what you got below. Who are we man? Who are our boy? A man boy they are coming. A giant castle yagbona. How did you come a battle and our voodoo? Our people, they always want to, you know, at times I'm almost provoked at times when I begin to see people misbehave. Here you are getting things. No my home, they will life in a platter of gold. They might value it. But I tell them I don't buy one mass, everybody. Then I will buy a boon say, where Rick Mama make a way, he no one make a. When I walk home, we can hoof your dava. Or that phone we were, or whoever you are that. 30 years abroad. Not use the many life where you get to speak truth. So let me be leaving you guys here. Then say, okay, un saludo. Ciao.